Great Yarmouth in Norfolk. It's early morning before the tourists hit the beach. The resort attracts holidaymakers in their thousands over the summer. But a few miles from the seafront, the local A&E struggles to cope with the demands of the town's population even before the seasonal influx of tourists. Now, this hospital's in a part of England that really struggles to recruit enough A&E doctors. Here, they've just come to the end of a busy summer season, but there's no respite with winter just around the corner. Jim Crawford's just worked 15 out of the last 17 days.
The scan shows a kidney stone that's down in the bladder now, so it would have...
Staff shortages in accident and emergency have become a way of life here at the James Paget Hospital.
We've got 8 posts filled out of 42 posts this year, which means 34 gaps on the rotas across the east of England from Peterborough down through to Southend, including us. Consultants are having to work a lot harder to fill those gaps. So are the junior doctors who are here as part of their rotations, and they look at these guys who are working to breaking point to keep things ticking over, and they say, well, I don't want to be doing that for the rest of my career, so they find themselves something that's less stressful.
At the College of Emergency Medicine's London headquarters, there's alarm about the situation in A&E departments up and down the country. How concerned should patients be?
We're coming to the point where the situation will destabilise and there will be episodes in which patient safety is compromised due to a lack of emergency medicine doctors.
So you're talking about life and death situations?
If you have a problem for which a time-critical element is relevant, and that's true of many conditions that present to emergency departments, that increase in time will self-evidently compromise the care of that patient.
So I can't move my wrist very well.
No.
Dr Tamer Okasha divides his working week between shifts as an A&E consultant at Great Yarmouth and as a GP in Norwich, so he simultaneously specialises in both primary care and emergency medicine. How many patients do you see here in an A&E that perhaps you could have dealt with as a GP in your practice?
We might get up to 60% of any presentations could have been dealt with in primary care. You still need A&E consultants, of course, to run the department, but you can still find place for primary care trained doctors to deal with patients who come in with a primary care presentation.
Many patients who come to the emergency department simply don't need to be here. A&Es were never designed to be the access point for every illness or injury.